morning, Ionson Valley. This is Marie's Kitchen and welcome. So today we are having a special segment and we are going to honor the quarantine cookbook. I will tell you more about it in a bit, but first I want to introduce you my good friend Suzie Pearson, who is one of the lady who put a recipe in this cookbook. So Suzie,
yes.
Can you introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Suzie Pearson and I live in Ketchum and love to cook.
Love to cook, and you participate in the quarantine cookbook.
Right.
And we'll tell the people, actually you have two recipes.
I have two recipes in there.
Yeah. And today the recipe we're going to make, that you're going to explain in a few seconds, is Salmon
Wellington. Salmon Wellington.
I know the beef Wellington.
Well,
there is a recipe, right?
That's right, for sure, for sure.
And that recipe is in this cookbook at page 109. So very easy to make,
I don't
right?
think it's 109. I think
Isn't it 109?
108 there.
Oh, no. Oh, yes,
right there.
108.
Yeah, yes.
108 and 109.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
So you're going to explain to our audience what we have here. And I understand it's a very easy recipe, right?
It's so much easier than when it's presented. People are terrified. And I can't make that. Anybody can make it.
and you're going to explain how to make it, right?
Exactly,
All
exactly.
Right, let's
Shall I explain the ingredients? This is farmed salmon, which I got from Costco. It's not, wild salmon is a little bit too fishy for this. We're going to put some mushrooms and onions, this mixture here, on top of the salmon. And then we're going to cover the salmon and the filling with puff pastry and bake it. And it bakes very quickly.
Yeah, so actually it's very easy.
It's very easy.
The way you made the mushroom and onions, you just saute with a little bit of olive oil. You do you confit a little bit, or the onions?
No, actually, I put both the onions and the mushrooms in a blender and just blend them down, and then sauteed in olive oil. You can always add a little mustard if you want to, a little Dijon mustard, and a little salt and pepper.
Very easy.
Very easy.
Very easy.
Then this is the sour cream sauce, which has dill, capers, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and some mustard in it. This is the dill sauce.
Did you put a little bit of mustard here too,
yes.
Suzie?
Yes, I did. Yes, it says so in the recipe too.
Yeah.
It really adds great flavor to it.
I bet.
This is just the egg, which we'll beat up and paint over the pastry when it's done. Little lemon and dill for garnish. And that's about it. This is the flour that I'm going to roll the pastry out on.
All right, let's start.
Okay. I'm just going to put some flour on.
Okay.
There we go.
And you tell me if you need any help.
I will.
Otherwise, I'm just watching you.
There we go.
Yeah. I can take this piece of paper and help you with that. Love all that.
Thanks, Marie.
Here, you're welcome.
There's
there's another one. I'll take it.
So what we'll do is just start. And because the salmon is quite long, this is not going to be enough for that. So we're going to use the two pieces.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
All right, so that's rolled out. I should roll two, I think, and we can just leave them on here.
Right here.
There we go.
Then,
and the other one.
Then I'll tell you more about the cookbook. We'll have some details for you coming up.
I'm going to pass you this,
chef.
and I'm going to. There we go.
Thank you,
going to move the pastry down.
Okay. Sounds
just
good.
like that. And we'll get the salmon over here.
That's great. And then I'm going to give you this. That's what it is.
What I usually do with the salmon, see this is quite long.
Yes.
But this is very thin here.
Correct.
So if we just tuck the end underneath there, that's perfect.
Yes.
Then we get this, and put some on. I think it's the mushrooms too.
It smells so good.
Yes, doesn't it?
Which mushroom did you use on this
I used shiitake mushrooms this time.
Oh, my favorite.
I usually use white mushrooms, but any kind of mushrooms that you like can be used.
Yeah, portobello, white mushroom, cremini mushrooms.
Exactly, any of those. And in fact, People always look at it and say, what on earth is this?
Oh, it's delicious. It smelled really good. But
Yeah.
the shiitake had that earthy smell for sure.
All right. So I'm going to put that to the side.
Yes, chef, I can take that.
Great. Then we're going to take the puff pastry. Just going to shake some of the flour off.
Yes.
And I'm going to start here. What I do need is a knife. I'm sorry, I should have asked for that.
Oh, no problem. My gosh, you covered. Is this one okay?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Now, what you do with the pastry is you tuck it underneath with your hands. It's very forgiving. But don't cover it completely underneath because then it gets soggy.
Yes.
And you don't want that to happen. So you just tuck it under with your fingers. Tuck it under here. Sometimes the corners get a little thick, so you can chop a little bit off there if you feel it's too thick. But that's one side already. And then I'm going to cut this one in half, and we'll cover the other half. There we go.
Perfect.
So, in fact, maybe this way. Maybe this way even. Tuck it under.
Well, it cannot be easier than that. It really is.
Yeah, and you can make
Easy as
this.
ABC.
You can make this in the morning. Put it in the fridge and just take it out an hour before you're about to cook it.
Nice.
So shall we beat this up?
We have 1 egg, and you did put
one egg and a splash of milk in it.
And I'm going to just
Thanks, Marie.
do this.
That's great.
Yep.
And as I said, you can get smaller salmon pieces and do the same thing with it. I buy the frozen ones at Costco too, and I do both. Try not to get any of the egg on the side onto the foil if you can, because
so
it burns.
it's gonna come, yeah.
So we'll just cover this.
My goodness, if this is not easy as ABC, what else is? Seriously, this is great.
I think a lot of people will enjoy it.
Yeah, but.
All right, I think we've got, just trying to cover the whole thing here, Marie. And then, just to add a little bit of fun, I usually use, whether it's leaves in the fall, cookie cutters, and with the remaining pastry, you just do this.
That's so cute.
In fact, I usually cover that seam.
That is a great idea.
Isn't that cute?
Well, you told me earlier
Yes.
you used to live in Los Angeles.
Right.
And you used to teach.
I did. I taught a lot of friends and how to cook, because a lot of women in LA don't cook. They make reservations. So now I made this little star to put on top of it, these stars, and I just butter them, and now we're ready to go into the oven.
Well, this is your meal, actually. So now we preheat the oven at 425. Correct? So don't forget to preheat the oven before you put this little beast in the oven. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in the oven for about 12
to 15 minutes. You'll go golden brown.
Check at 12 minutes.
Right. The most important thing, and I should have mentioned it before, but better late than never, is spray the foil with, the
spray.
Yeah, the spray, non-stick spray.
No
stick, make sure you do that, otherwise this whole thing would be stuck to it, and I've done it before. It wasn't pretty. So this has been sprayed already, and we're ready to go in the oven.
All right, we're going to put in the oven. I'm going to open the oven door for you.
Okay.
And we're going to stick it.
Great.
All right, Susie, you got it.
Here we go.
You put it on the top. There. And then
we'll put 12 minutes on.
12 minutes. I will do that, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
Let the event dazzle your guests by creating a sensational experience. Let the event take your party over the top.
EnterHealth MD is family medicine like it used to be. Affordable, personal, and looking to the future.
All right, if you remember March 15, where it's when things went bad with the COVID-19, and we called that the pandemic, and things were really bad in the valley. And two sisters, Leslie and Robyn, they're friends of mine, they had an idea and they said, well, why don't you, because people were bored, because one of the things you did during pandemic was cooking. But, you cook pretty much always the same thing. And so Leslie and Robyn decide, why don't we send an email to our friends in the community and ask them to send us their favorite, I was ready to say video, but no, recipe. And they sent an email to a bunch of us, and like my friend Suzie was included, and we start sharing recipe. And then they decide to put those recipes together, and they create this book. And I just wanted to let you know that there is 197 pages in this book, and there is 70 recipes among us. So they create this book. The first edition, when they published this book, that was a few months ago, sold out in 3 days. 3 days. It was like, wow, they couldn't believe it. Also, all the proceeds of this book goes to the first responders in Blaine County, Sun Valley. 100% of the proceeds goes to them. You can find this book in 15 different places in the valley. To name few, I think Iconoclast has it, Book One has it, Brunch, Bellissimo Chapter 1, I'm sorry. Atkinson has it, Bellissimo has it. There's a lot of places. There's 15 places in this community where you can find this book. So please go and help the first responder of Blaine County, Sun Valley, Bellevue, Cary, and buy the book. All right, Suzie, I think it's been 15 minutes. We did put the timer at 12, but we decided I needed 3 more minutes. So it depends on your oven as well. So let's go and take the
Let's
salmon.
get it out.
I'm going to open the door for you, Suzie.
You got it?
There it is. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful.
Let's have a look at this.
Gorgeous.
Thick.
Gorgeous.
Oh, it does.
You got it? Oh my.
It is.
Yes.
Now, is this hot pan all right on this wood?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
Okay, Suzie, you must know something. This is my favorite part of the show. We're gonna taste now. And everybody knows, our viewer knows that. I say,
There we
there it
go.
goes.
There we
So
go.
I'm gonna give you the honor
Yes.
of cutting.
All right, how about there?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
Wow, look at that.
That is
And it is so
good.
simple. Oh my
And
gosh,
it's
yeah,
cooked
perfect.
perfectly.
Yeah, I think so. I got,
All right.
oh my gosh. Oh, it
There
is
we go.
perfect.
Shall I turn it around? There.
Well, you know me in presentation. It has to be.
All right.
All right, we're gonna, let's push, don't touch that thing, it's so
Right.
hot. Let's push
Still-
it, and then you're gonna make
Got
a little
it.
magic on this
A
plate.
little magic. All right. So here we go.
That's the dill.
In fact, I'm going to
If you don't have dill, you
yeah.
can put parsley,
A
right?
couple of lemons.
Yes. Well, I love decoration.
There we go.
Yeah, and then we have the
This
sauce.
is the sauce, which, as you remember, I mentioned earlier, it is sour cream and capers and lots of chopped dill and
Mustard.
a little mustard, and there's one more. Sour cream, mustard. Oh, it was, I think we've covered it all.
I think we did.
Got it. So we'll put some on the plate.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It smells so delicious. Sometimes
we
I
go.
wish the audience can,
Can taste with us.
yeah,
Wouldn't that
and,
be
and smell
fun?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
and
just
put it,
this.
there you go.
There we are. There
Okay,
we go.
I'm gonna put, this is my
Take
way.
lots of sauce.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
It
that.
needs a good amount of sauce. There we go. Is it okay?
Oh my God. No. Seriously, the salmon is cooked perfect.
Good. I'm so
I
happy.
cannot believe how easy this recipe was. No, seriously. Oh, lemon.
Lemon.
Yes. I
Lemon
tasted
juice
it.
and salt and pepper.
Yes.
So we've done.
Oh,
This is
well-
all good.
Suzie, this is so good. So we're gonna say goodbye to our audience because we want to continue to eat here. And I just wanted to thank you so very much. And I know you do a lot for this community because I know you. And actually you are the co-chair with Marty, my friend
Yes.
Marty, and we'll talk about that. I'm sorry, I'm taking advantage of the camera, but Cocktail for a Cause for the Senior Connection is coming up. You'll have plenty of information and you're part of it. I know you volunteer for the senior, and I
Right.
really appreciate it because I'm extremely involved with them.
You are.
So-
You're a saint with them.
well, we don't go that far, but anyway, what I wanted to say, as usual, you know my motto, cooking is love. I will see you very soon. In the meantime, I said, au revoir, Suzie, thank you so much.
My pleasure. I had so much fun.
We had fun.
We did.
It's
We
always
did.
fun to
We
share a
did.
kitchen with a friend. So long, and I'll talk to you soon. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
That's it.
There you go.
Bye.
Oh, I go back because it's so good.